It's the Steelers with possession as we jump back into the action in the third quarter. On second down, Freeman. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Levante David picks up his second sack of the afternoon. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
By the Steelers. They'll take over first.
They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pick.
Good position to be in here, second and inches.
At the 33-yard line.
Now a handoff. It's Freeman. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Royce Freeman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Steeler D leads to a touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's been a load for them to handle defensively. I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10. Downing. Open man is Ross, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
First down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal.
A gain of 32 that time. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati. And his throw is incomplete. James Washington was the intended target. 3rd down here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Roethlisberger. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. John Ross and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. But so far, solid, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
He'll try to make it more here on this drive. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati 1st down.
For a Cincinnati Bengals.
Off play action. Downing. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
T. Higgins. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And the lead will grow by 1 more. Well, it wasn't a 1-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And now this throw complete to Washington. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards.
1st down.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Smith-Schuster.
That one goes for 24 yards.
5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Steeler ball carrier.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
On the keeper.
Ben Roethlisberger with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Downing. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
No gain on the play.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a 1st down.
Steelers.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Out of bounds.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19. That one covers 29 yards, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of
ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1.
10-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Downing's pass.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Got a man open, it's Ross. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun to give to Mixon. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. That one looks like he'll throw here. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
Yeah, at the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over with the penalty?
I don't even